Hey everybody, I'm Joey Leo Jr.
And I'm Cheeks.
And we're here to talk to you about the new Star Wars movie.
The Last Jedi.
The Last Jedi. And I tell you, this was an amazing movie. We're going to just talk to you quickly about a few pointers that we have. All right.
Things that you didn't know about Star Wars.
A couple of things that you maybe might not have known about Star Wars.
Secret facts and things.
We have a lot of Easter eggs I want to share with you guys out there. I mean, if you did not see these Easter eggs,
they're not noticeable, right?
No, a lot of them aren't noticeable, but a lot of them, if you are a diehard Star Wars fan, I'm sure you probably picked up on a few of these things. A few of these things were just mentioned to me also. Like, I didn't know that Prince Harry and Prince William were actually stormtroopers in this.
It was the last thing. I don't even think that was even advertised anywhere in media. I didn't notice that.
They were on set and they became stormtroopers, which was pretty cool.
Well, why would that have come about?
It was just something that they wanted to do. They were in the vicinity where they were filming, and sure enough, you know, that's what happened. And then you have Leia. Carrie Fisher's dog was in this movie.
Her real dog.
Her real dog. She doesn't go anywhere without her bulldog. She took them.
The dog
everywhere.
wasn't in the movie though at all.
He was in the movie.
He was.
The dog was in the movie.
So you're gonna have to go find that out.
He was imposed as some kind of alien that was like, the dog was wearing something on him and he was an alien in the background. So
that's a cool Easter egg.
It was neat to look. You have to look.
Never would have thought about that one.
No, Carrie Fisher's daughter. She was. She's also a main character in the next episode. That's going to be. She was also one of the Rebel Alliance that got away on Carrie's ship, and
she was in the movie.
Princess Leia's ship. Yep. So
didn't know
her
that.
real daughter was there. All right. So the Golden Dice was actually in the very first Star Wars back in the '77, right, when it first came out. It was in the New Hope. Okay. I'd have to actually look for that because I can't even remember.
Well, now
where
everybody wants to go find these things.
I want to see this too. And it was also in The Force Awakens. Also in there. So in the last one,
because the Millennium Falcon was in that movie,
and also in this past one, and the whole thing about it was Han Solo won the Millennium Falcon from
Lando
Calrissian. Yes, so he won with those dice, and that's how they became his lucky dice all the time. So now that he passed away, he gave them to Leia, right? So that was pretty neat. So that was that. Also, you had the milk. So
you can't forget that milk.
On Tatooine, when Luke was first introduced on Tatooine, he was drinking the blue milk on Tatooine, right? So, and then when he was on his island, he had these weird creatures.
They
in the
looked
back
like a weird cow.
Like a weird cow, yeah.
Big yak cow.
Yeah, they gave him green milk. So now he was drinking green milk. And they were saying that it's like a resemblance of
when they
going
had
back
that
to the first one.
When they had that scene, you could almost feel tasting that milk.
That was kind of disgusting.
God, it was so weird.
Also, you remember when Luke had actually gone to see Yoda? And he crashed it into the swamp, his X-Wing.
Yeah.
So his X-Wing was under the water. And then in this one, you see his X-Wing under the water on the island, right beside the island. And they actually show it. And then one of the starfighters, Luke's door to his hut is actually a wing from a starfighter. So
they didn't pick up on that.
Yes. Here's another thing. Luke... At the end, we know when Luke passes, he looks over the ocean and he sees the two suns, right? When Luke was also introduced to the first Star Wars back in '77, A New Hope, they showed him and then he had the two suns there. So they were saying that was symbolizing Luke coming and going, the two suns. So that was actually pretty neat. I actually want to just see that all over again just for the two suns myself.
That was just a picturesque image.
Yeah, that was just something that they did. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. He does the voice for some kind of, I have no idea, some creature or something, some alien. I have no idea, but I really want to look more into that because no matter what, this director or producer does, one or the other, he's in every single one of this guy's movies. So it's really interesting to see that.
Oh, didn't know that one.
Also, here's one when Kylo Ren was trying to take Rey and flip her to the dark side. Was also kind of like an Easter egg. They were saying like how Vader was trying to flip Luke, right? And the goodness in them weren't going, but they were kind of struggling, and then they said no, right? So there you had that same thing right here from that one to this one. So there's quite a few things actually, that they show. So that's our time. I'm Joey Lale Jr.
I'm Cheeks, and we'll see you on their next show.
All right.
Right.
Star Wars rocks, baby. Right.
Yeah. Everybody live life loud. Cheers and Cheeks out.
Joey Lale out.
Yes.
I am B3PS Human Cycle.